Hi, I'm Ames Dennis from JOTUL North America. Today I'd like to tell you a little bit more about our new EPA 2020 certified F500 V3 Oslo. This two-time award winner, including Best in Show and Best New Technology, has quickly become one of the most recognized wood stoves on the market. The F500 V3 Oslo boasts a large firebox that can handle a log up to 24 inches. It can burn for 12 hours and heat up to 2,300 square feet of living space. We are also extremely proud to report that our JOTUL fusion technology provides the industry's lowest first hour emissions profile. With an average efficiency of 78.4 high heating value and a low emissions rate of less than 0.5 grams per hour, that makes the F500 V3 Oslo one of the cleanest and most efficient wood stoves on the market today. As I mentioned earlier, one of the best things about the F500 V3 is its ease of use. When we were redesigning the F500 V3 to meet the new EPA 2020 regulations, we had to be very careful in our choice of combustor. Standard combustors are highly restrictive. They're either made of ceramic or a tightly wound metal, and they mandate that you use a damper when you're loading your stove or when you're starting your stove for the first time. Our JOTUL high flow combustor is a very unique design in that it has a very open construction. It's 98% free air, which means it offers very little restriction inside the firebox, which means we don't need a bypass damper when we're lighting the stove or when we're loading the stove. And it has a loose leaf design. These leaves can move around inside of it. That allows for expansion and contraction of the combustor inside the stove, and that prevents it from warping because it's allowed to move. We're so confident in its design that we're offering an industry-leading 20-year warranty on the combustor. So let's take a look at the combustor inside the unit. So I'll take the top off. And remove the insulation panel. Now that I've removed the ceramic panel, let's take a look inside the F500 V3. You'll notice the location of the combustor is sitting on top of the baffle, and it's easily serviceable right from the top of the product. It's resting on a new baffle design. The baffle is a cast iron and stainless steel step baffle, like many of our other products are using. And you'll also notice this temperature probe in the rear. The temperature probe is monitoring the temperature of the catalyst and making adjustments to the secondary air. Also, you'll notice the absence of a bypass damper. The absence of this damper allows us to maintain our industry-leading close clearances to combustibles. By offering a high-flow combustor, we were able to eliminate the need for a bypass damper during startup, resulting in the industry's lowest first-hour emissions rate. This is JOTUL's solution to the emissions spike that occurs during traditional catalytic wood stove startup. So I've just finished kindling a fire in the new F500 V3 Oslo. Featuring JOTUL fusion technology, and the high flow combustor creates minimal flow resistance, ultimately eliminating draft sensitivity that is common with traditional catalytic stoves. Also, with the lack of a bypass, we have been able to maintain our industry-leading clearance to combustibles. Using a heat shield and double wall chimney connector, you're looking at 6-inch rear clearance, side clearances of 14 inches, and for a corner installation, 9 inches. As I mentioned earlier, what is great about the high flow combustor is that there is no need to engage a bypass damper. You can operate the side door or the front door to load the stove without smoke spillage. And the unit operates just like the stove you're used to, with a single air control lever located on the front of the product. Finally, we are so confident with the durability of our combustor that we are backing it with an industry-best 20-year warranty.